Hey, how you doing? This is KB Finance with Keyshawn Brown here, and I'm your host. And today I want to talk about the fundamentals of investing. Investing can be tricky, especially with stocks, the bonds, treasury notes, real estate. A lot of things can be tricky. And learning how to pick the right investment, trying to find the next penny stock. But I want to break it down for you so that way it's not as difficult and complex and to hopefully help get you started in your way to financial freedom. So, step one into investing is to have a main source of income. Now, your income can be a business, a job, whatever. Just make sure you have money coming in. Why? Because you want to be able to invest on a consistent basis. You don't want to just put, money here and think it's going to grow unless you put in a few million or a few hundred thousand. Of course, it's going to grow over time with money, but starting off small, you want to try to invest around $100 a month. And as you're able to do that over time, it'll grow and accrue interest. And the only way you can really do that is if you have a main source of income. So, step one, main source of income. Step two is, there's prerequisites to everything you do in life. And a prerequisite to start investing, especially if you want to start investing aggressively. Number two is to have an emergency fund. That's the biggest thing you can do is have an emergency fund. Because I know the broker I use, it takes a few days for money to, if you sell a stock, it's gonna have to settle. Then it's gonna take a day or two to be able to withdraw. And if you need money right away, you can't wait a few days. You need it right then and there. You're gonna need an emergency fund. So how much do you need for an emergency fund? So I'm pretty sure the average person single is around, 2,000, 2,500 a month. So you want 3 to 6 months. So that's anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000. So you get anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000 in a savings account only for emergencies. You're not gonna touch that. Then you can start investing aggressively. Um, Step three is to start early. It's not really a step, but that's more of a my advice to you is to start early because you're able to invest more um, with less responsibility. So if you have a loss, you know, nothing's bad going to happen. You're going to lose money. But me, I started when I was 18. Um, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was able to learn. I lost money here, lost money there. Then I really learned what investing is and that there's a lot more to it than just this, this certain area. And I'm going to get to that in a second. But like I said, start early. That way you can learn, you can um, have risks, take losses, but with minimum consequence. And that's going to take me into step four. Step four is realizing what an investment is. So, an investment isn't only just a stock, it's not a bond, it's not real estate. Investment can be education. You know, if you want to learn how to do something, there's a course for X amount of dollars. You use your cash cow, your job, in order to fund and pay for that course. Um, Also, another thing, you might have a business. For me, YouTube is my business, so I invest in my business. That can be me getting an editor, a copywriter, a script writer. Um, but I use my money from the job I have now to run promotions for my YouTube channel in order to get my videos out there. That's a way of investing. Um, it's not a stock. I still do have my money in stocks, but I'm diversifying my portfolio. and that's going to be another step. So I'm investing in my YouTube business because I believe in it and I want it to take off, and I can only do that with the support of you, and also with me helping myself by putting my money in my business, investing in myself, and promoting my YouTube channel and my YouTube videos. And I already said step five. Yep, about step five, I think. Diversify your portfolio. So, like I said, there's other things to invest in. You can invest in precious metals. You can invest in artwork. You can invest in movie royalties, music royalties. You can invest in a startup business. You can invest in a, you know, basically anything. It's not just stocks and bonds. Stocks, bonds, real estate are the top three most popular because those are really pretty much easy to get into. You see a house, you want to invest in it, you make a call, da 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 da. You see a stock, you go to your broker, and you buy that stock. Um, to invest, and even to invest in royalties and music royalties and artwork. If you download an app, you can invest in that artwork. A piece of the artwork. If you want, you can buy the whole thing out, but again, that's going to take a bit more money to do, a lot of more money. But you have to understand and diversify your portfolio. And number 6, educate yourself. And start small. And educating yourself is mainly about going out, investing in something, and messing up and losing your money. That's why I say start small. You have to understand there's a process. There's time that it takes time for you to build up to millions of dollars in a portfolio. Um, Now, again, if you have a business that just happens to take off, my YouTube channel, then you just ran into this large amount of money and you're making a lot more money now. Of course, you can invest thousands of more dollars and you'll be able to reach that $1 million diversified portfolio status a lot faster than a lot of other people who just have a regular job. Also, anything can happen. You can get a gift from a family member. Someone might pass away, a life insurance policy. You can come up with money, in a lot of ways. Money isn't rare. It's not sacred. It's just, you just have to know how to get it and how to get it in a large amount and quickly if you want, fast money. But if you want steady growth, linear growth, exponential linear growth, it just takes time to build up. Rome was built in a day, and if you want to build a strong, healthy investment portfolio, you're going to have to. It's going to take time. It's going to take years. 15, 20. But hey, 15, 20 years from now, I'm going to be what, 30 something. So about 33, 34. If I got millions of dollars in investments and I retire at 34, 35, I'm good. I'm 30 years. I'm 30 years in front of the retirement age, which is 65, I believe, or 63. So yeah. So the key things, a refresher, if I can remember, is have your main stream of income, which is a job or anything like that. Have an emergency fund. Okay. Start early before you get a whole bunch of responsibilities and having to take care of other people. Number 4, it's know that there's more things than just stocks and bonds. There's a lot more other investments you can invest in. The biggest one is in yourself. And if you have a business right now, invest in that business because that's probably going to be what makes you the most money. And number 5 is to diversify your portfolio. Don't just stay in one spot, branch out. And number 6, it is going to take time. I know you watch this video, you start investing, you thinking 3 months, maybe a year, I'll be a millionaire. That's not how it works. I've been doing this since I was 18. It's been a few years now, and I'm building up to a good point. And since I started early, I I would make a lot more money from interest anyway because I started years earlier. But those are the 6 key steps, in my opinion, to being my those are my 6 key steps, in my opinion, to being a success a successful investor. And I hope you enjoy. Like I said, if you're returning, leave a comment, like, and share. If you're new, please subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thank you, and have a nice day.